everybody, it's Soaping Sunday. Today we are going to be making soap. What my plan is today is to try this mold again, but I'm going to make some changes this time. I did some research and I am going to try a bit of salt in my soap batter recipe. Salt is supposed to make the bar harder and easier to unmold and actually can be beneficial in the soap. And so I'm going to try adding a small amount of salt to my soap batter and we're going to see if it helps with unmolding. Also, this time I am not going to put the cover on top. I'm going to allow the soap batter to breathe while it's curing, and hopefully with more circulation, a little bit of salt, hopefully that's what will do the trick to unmolding out of this awesome clear mold. I talked about on this channel how I have high hopes to start a soap business, and I am just documenting the whole process and learning and working out all the details on how to make soap and what's going to be the best design. So each week I'm going to be working towards making a better soap and finding out the designs that look nice. And so I spent my morning meticulously cutting out all of these butterflies and dragonflies and moths, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to place them on top of the soap in this mold and that they will stay on top. So those came out of these molds here. I am also planning on cutting out and using some of these pretty molds here for inside of this mold at the bottom to leave a print. So I've got those options. And I picked up this tapered spatula that I'm hoping will be just the perfect size to be able to smooth the top of my soap in this mold, since this mold has all the individual cavities. And I'm also thinking I might be able to use it to help me press the soap out of the mold instead of using my fingers, because I was noticing the pressure points of my fingers were pressing into the soft soap before it was finished curing coming out of here. So maybe this will work, maybe it won't, but we're gonna try it. Also, last week we had made sunflower soaps in this mold, and when they came out I noticed that some of the cocoa powder colored soap had bled onto the flower petals. So I was able to take a knife and meticulously trim off the brown cocoa soap batter that had bled onto the edges, and now they look pretty good. I really like them. They're a good size and they smell wonderful. So I'm excited to use these once they're cured. And another learning lesson I have learned is that I have to move faster when I'm making these soap designs. With the batter last week getting as thick as it was, and with the final bits of soap coming out so chunky because of how thick that batter was, I know I need to work really fast. And so today we're going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to make the soap and make the designs, and you can watch and I'll narrate later over that on what I'm doing, because I've found that trying to do the designs and explain what I'm doing as I go and talking about my thought process, maybe it's slowing me down a little bit. I'm not sure. Maybe that'll make it go faster. We'll see. But let's just hope we don't have really thick batter today and I can successfully pull off making soap come out nice in this mold. made it just in time before it got too thick. We got everything in, so hopefully this will unmold. We're gonna check back tomorrow and see how everything's looking. See you then. Okay, it is the next day. This is the moment of truth. Can we unmold this? Yes, it's only been a day, and I wanna see if with the salt, if that's enough time to unmold it. It has been uncovered this time, so let's see. We're gonna start with the silicone molds, and if those unmold with this recipe, that's a good start. And then we'll do the acrylic clear mold. Okay, let's start with the little butterflies. Beautiful, they're little orange butterflies. They smell great. I like how that came out. These are the feathers. Those also came out nice. All right, we're off to a good start. All right, this one's a little harder. Last time I had it breaking apart on me. But let's see, I'm gonna go with the flipped over method because that seemed to work best last time. Just loosening all the sides. Oh, I'm seeing some butterflies. Hopefully I don't break the dragonfly's tail this time. Oh, there's a little bit of cracking on the edge here. Oh, I just dropped something. Yay, they're all still intact. Oh, that's awesome. All right. And I didn't break the dragonfly. Yay for improvements. Let's see how the sunflowers came out. So this time we got orange sunflowers instead of yellow, which I think looks pretty cool. I like it. I like the details. Very nice, I love it. That's promising that the silicone ones came out. So now, let's see with this. So the color definitely lightened up. It's not so yellow looking. And I really like how it looks right now. Let's just hope that it comes out nice.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up tonight. We're gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We're gonna light it up now.
success. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how well that unmolded this time. Like night and day, total difference. The salt made a huge difference, or unmolding it sooner, or not putting the cover on it. I'm not sure which of those, or if it was a combination, but these sides are beautiful. Like everything is shiny and slick, and it came out so nice, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm gonna let these cure, and then I'm going to be trying out one of the bars in the shower, see if it is everything that you would want in a bar of soap. And I feel like we're getting that much closer to being able to sell some soap products. And finally getting a win with this soap mold really makes me excited to make more soap in this mold, because I really love the mold and the shapes and the designs that I can do with it. So, sigh of relief for this. So I'm so thankful that this actually worked out. And I would say, I think this one is my favorite. I really like the 2 butterflies on here. Little extra, and then the rose design in the back. It's just gorgeous. I really like it. And I gotta say, I'm happy with the grass. I think the grass having a little extra element in there is nice. Oh my goodness, the scent, the lemongrass with lavender is just wonderful. Very fresh, relaxing, soothing scent. I really like it. So thank you for joining me on this Soaping Sunday. We'll see you next time.
If you haven't started making soap yet, what are you waiting for? Get your soap on. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a farm? A wicked awesome farm? Watch this channel to learn what to do. We love to farm and we'll show you. Yeah, welcome to our show.